My blog this week is on the topic of setting and maintaining strong and healthy boundaries. And while it's more of a personal growth blog this week, this skill is so critical to being a successful businesswoman that I really wanted to share it again. I wrote this blog a couple of years back, but I continue to have to refer to it myself because boundaries are just so necessary in business and in life. And it's a work in progress. It's an ongoing challenge that we all have to manage and learn. Some people do it really naturally. I've known people throughout my life who have always been really good at setting and protecting their own healthy boundaries. My life, up until my 30s, I was really, really bad at setting boundaries. And that's why I ended up burned out and depleted because I had no boundaries. I didn't actually know what my needs were. Because I was so used to trying to be what I thought everyone else wanted me to be. I was so used to trying to meet everyone else's needs that I always put my own needs on the back burner. And as a result, yeah, it's not a good outcome when you put yourself last all the time, is it? So I share in this blog my personal journey with boundaries and 5 things that you need to do in order to establish and maintain healthy boundaries. You'll know when one of your boundaries has been over or traversed, I suppose. If someone's violated one of your boundaries, you'll know because you'll feel one of these emotions: anger, resentment, or just discomfort that you can't put a finger on what it is, but it's niggling and it gnaws at you. All of those are signs of a boundary somewhere that you have not protected fiercely enough. So we all have certain things that we need in life, and we have to set that clear boundary. We teach other people how to treat us, and we teach our clients how to treat us as well. So the first port of call with any business relationship is to have a very strong agreement in place, or contract, or T's and C's, or all of the above. And sometimes we don't know what the boundaries are until we've experienced what it's like to not have the boundary in place. For example, we were running a program that entitles people to, we run a coaching program where we give our clients access to 3 sessions. And I was noticing that I didn't have a clear boundary in the contract that defined an end limit for those sessions. And so some clients were allowing them to drag out to 3 months and beyond. So now we have a clear boundary that those sessions need to be consumed within 45 days. And when you set that expectation really clearly up front, it's clear to everyone what the boundary is. And if they choose to not adhere to that boundary, then they pay the consequence of forfeiting their session or so on. But it's all about having those clear boundaries up front. So from a business perspective, clear contracts, clear T&Cs, and clear boundaries with your client. If you're a coach, it's about setting expectations at the start of a session and saying, great, so we have an hour today. I'll need to go at the 60-minute mark, so let's make sure we make the most of this time together. So set the expectations really clearly up front. So in my blog this week, I tell you about personal boundaries and how you can tell where your personal boundaries have been violated and what to do about that. And then that translates into business. So you need to know what your limits are. You need to know what you will and will not allow, and take a stand for yourself. And know that when you set clear, kind boundaries, you're also giving permission to other women to set clear and defined boundaries. And all of us are so much better off when we have those boundaries in place and we're not over giving and over delivering to our own detriment. So it's about putting yourself and your value first so that you can serve to your maximum potential, so that you're not trying to serve from an empty cup, so that you look after number 1 first. So check out the blog and see my tips for how you can understand when your boundaries have been overrun and how you can mitigate that. Wishing you so much luck, and reach out if you have any new insights. I'd love to hear. Bye for now.